All right, let's take a look at this one. Step number one, make sure you have downloaded that College Board app. Okay, it looks like this. AP WLEA, AP World Language Exam Application, I think, something like that. Make sure you have that app on your Android phone or on your iOS. All right, if you're mine it upside down. All right, and I think I tried it on my phone. My phone is Android, and I needed to give permission and everything, so make sure you do that. There is a they do require permission for record and stuff, and for what for the iOS, which I'm using the iPad right now. It doesn't ask anything. I think they got the permission by default. All right, so we'll just take a quick. I ran through the whole thing on my phone, and it seems to be all right as long as your internet is stable and everything's pretty smooth. So in the beginning, hit on that. Hit on record to test, right? Oh, here it comes. It's gonna ask for permission, and you say okay, right? I think you really want to do. Hi, Christina. Be nice. Matthew has been nice so far. Okay. You do want to get this out of the way, run the app before the test, right? So one less thing to do, one less thing to distract you. So okay, be laser focused on solving the problems that College Board give you and get a 5. So you do a test recording. I recommend two things. One is just to use the device itself. Use the built-in microphone. Don't use the Bluetooth microphone. I feel like it might lead to some more uncertainty. I think it's better if you want to use a headphone. That's gonna be good, but try to use a wired one, right? So that's what I would do if I'm taking this exam, because my Bluetooth headphone just had a lot of problem connecting the other night, and then I couldn't figure it out. So if that happens on the test day, just put your Bluetooth headphone in trash and no, don't put it in trash. Put it away and repair it later, and just do it with the device itself. The sound is not going to be as great, but I think it's okay. It will be fine. Okay. So after you record, just a test with whatever device you're going to be using, whatever headphone, whatever earbud that you're going to be using, and you should be able to hear if that is clear enough. Especially for Bluetooth headphone, if you're hearing like a glitch or something, make a decision now. Don't use it. If it's working fine and you really love your Bluetooth headphone, I can't stop you from doing that. But I personally don't really trust wireless connection for stuff like important stuff like that. All right, so continue. And then I think when it's on a test day, you should be able to enter your AP ID there, and it's going to take you to the actual test mode. And subject is going to be AP Chinese language here, right? You're going to select AP Chinese language, and then you get permission, blah, 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 start the exam. So some people are saying like, what if their parents help the kid to do the exam? In the test app, in the beginning, I thought like maybe they're going to activate the camera and monitor you, watch you in real time as you're taking the exam. But it seems that it's not the option. So I don't know. What if like some people have Chinese speaking parents and they do the exam for them? I'm sure there's kind of like a honest code or whatever you need to sign. Let me plug in the headphones so that you can hear the sound. Okay, just 1 second. Hello? Okay.
Conversation. You will participate in a telephone conversation consisting of 3 questions.
Oh, I can do 告白气球。
First, you will hear an introduction about the caller and the topic of the conversation. The introduction will be said 2 times. You will then have 1 minute to prepare to participate in the conversation. Afterward, the conversation will begin. Each time you respond, you will have 20 seconds to record your response. A tone will sound to indicate when you should start your response and again when it is time to finish each response. You should respond to each question as fully and appropriately as possible. You will participate in a
红色高跟
telephone
鞋。
conversation consisting of 3 questions.
Refresh is
you will
Wendy,
hear an
right?
introduction about the
Wendy,
caller
you wanna
and
sing
the topic of the
for us?
conversation. The
Wendy, do you want to
introduction will
sing?
be
I'm going to
said
set up
2
a Google
times.
Meet. You can join me
You
and
will
sing for
then
everybody
have 1
live.
minute to prepare to
Yes,
participate
yes.
in the conversation. Afterward, the conversation will begin. Each time you respond, you will have 20 seconds to record your response. A tone will sound to indicate when you should start your response and again when it is time to finish each response. You should respond to each question as fully
沙漠
and
骆驼，这是
appropriately
什么
as
歌？我从来
possible.
没听过。
You
Hi,
will
William.
now
你
listen
好。
to the introduction. Today, you will participate in a conversation with David, an intern in a research firm that investigates topics on education. David would like to interview you about the characteristics of good teachers. Today, you will participate in a conversation with David, an intern in a research
Well,
firm
you should,
that investigates
Cindy, if you want me to
topics
sing
on
a song, you have
education.
to request in
David
advance.
would like to
I
interview
don't
you
know
about the
all these songs.
characteristics of good teachers.
All right, maybe
You now
next time.
have 1 minute of preparation
When
time.
that topic gets like I'm not going to say 60, 80 likes, 80 likes. All right, Mr. Cho is rejected by Wendy again. Wendy never wanted to join my live stream. Yeah, so basically, it's gonna give you a lot of time for preparation, which is good. So don't get too anxious. You should know like when there's gonna be. I think it's also an important part. Okay, we're gonna try to rule out all the variables. You should know there is a very long period type of silencing, and you're not supposed to do anything. You just wait until the audio play till the end. So if you didn't do that before, you might feel like, oh, I'm anxious. What's happening? Is there something wrong? If you've done that already, it's perfectly normal. So do that again at home by yourself later on. David's gonna sing.
You will now begin
David.
this task.
We're just doing the AP exam. All right.
Hello. Thank you for taking time to speak with me today for an article I am writing about the characteristics of good teachers. What are some of the traits you
And
value in a
obviously,
teacher?
this is going to be in Chinese during the exam. And you don't need to do anything. They play the audio. It's basically like my practice video. Everything is pre-recorded. 20 seconds is pre-recorded. They just play the audio and record probably the whole time at the same time, or maybe just like one at a time. Doesn't really matter. So you don't need to do anything. Just respond.
Thank you. What do good teachers do to engage and motivate their students?
Good teachers set up YouTube live streams and beg for likes from their students. Wasn't that the perfect answer?
Today, there is a shortage of teachers. Would you consider becoming a teacher in the future? Why or why not?
I bet most of my students are going to respond with no. Hi, Tong, 你好. Yeah, Cindy, you can do that. You can put the link on the Padlet. That's fine. So that's basically.
I appreciate your time and your answers. I hope you will read the article when it comes out next month. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The conversation has ended. As a reminder, this was an abbreviated representation of the exam task. Please go to collegeboard.org/examinfo for more details about the tasks that will be on your AP exam.
All right. So for us, we're gonna have 6 exchanges, and then everything's automatic. You don't need to press anything; just let it run. Um, and I think we're gonna have 6 questions, and each
The
question, remember,
following
try
directions
to
will be
elaborate
said
on 2
two
aspects
times.
and keep talking for
Task
20
2,
seconds for each one.
cultural
And
comparison.
the
You
question
will make an
itself was
oral
only repeated
presentation
once. The
on a
instruction
specific
was
topic
repeated
to your
twice. Question
class.
itself just
The
once.
topic of the presentation will be introduced and then repeated 2 more times. You should take notes. You will then have 1 minute to prepare your presentation. Following the preparation time, you will have 1 minute to record your presentation. You should organize your presentation clearly. You will make an oral presentation on a specific topic to your class. The topic of the presentation will be introduced and then repeated 2 more times.
All right, whatever they're saying, it's
You
not
should
really
take
relevant.
notes.
So basically, it's going
You
to be the
will then
same.
have 1 minute
The
to
audio
prepare
file is
your
going to be playing,
presentation.
and
Following the preparation
you're going to have
time,
a
you will
preparation
have 1
time.
minute to
It's
record
going to
your
keep running.
presentation.
By the time
You
you're
should
supposed to
organize
present,
your
don't touch anything.
presentation clearly.
It's going to automatically
You
start
will
to
now
record.
begin this task. Listen carefully to the topic of the presentation. The topic of the presentation will be said 3 times. What is the value of studying world languages and cultures? For example, personal opportunities, career benefits, or other. What is the value of studying world languages and cultures? For example, personal opportunities, career benefits, or other.
Okay, so
What is
this
the
is one
value of
difference.
studying world
In the previous
languages and
years,
cultures? For
you're going to
example,
see the
personal
prompt,
opportunities,
right?
career
You can see
benefits,
what they're
or
saying.
other.
But this year, for whatever reason, they
You now
decided
have 1 minute to
to
prepare
not
your
show you the
presentation.
text. I think it's silly. You just show them the prompt. What's the problem with that? But they decided not to do that. So you have to be, and they repeated 3 times, I think. So you have to be listening very carefully. If I'm doing that, I'm gonna write down all 3 like suggestions and then pick later on. Okay, if I have a definite one that I want to do that, I might skip that. But if I'm not sure, I'll try to quickly jot down notes. What are the 3 suggestions, and then what is the main topic, so that if I want to change the topic halfway, I feel like I want to do this, and then in the midway, I feel like, oh, this is too difficult to do. I want to switch to something else. I still have that option. And then, just don't touch anything. They're gonna give you the time to prepare the outline. Make sure you have a sheet of paper. Um, have all the reference stuff close by, your idioms, prepare for them, lay them on a table. Have
The
your
preparation time for your presentation is over. You have 1 minute to record your presentation. Begin speaking after the tone.
if you have a printer, print a couple of cultural presentation outline cheat sheets, just in case you might want to scrap one. What else? If you have multiple devices, right, use one device for dictionary. I highly advise against using looking up for too many words. All right, only for like a couple of less than 5 keywords. You might want to look up, try to use that, put the pin in there as well so that you can read it. If you're using Bopomofo, then put the Bopomofo. I don't know Bopomofo. But just like, set up everything, pen, scrap paper for the cultural presentation, the outline for the cultural presentation, sentences that you can say, that you want to say, idioms, what else? Yeah. If you can think of anything else, like imagine now is a like exam day. Try to have a dedicated
The
desk,
recording time for your
like
presentation
clean, free
is
of any
over.
distraction.
As a reminder, this was an
Distraction.
abbreviated
Clear
representation
the desk
of
up.
the exam task.
Have one desk.
Please go to collegeboard.org
I'll let it finish.
/examinfo for more details about the tasks that will be on your AP exam.
All right, so done with that. So I think that's basically it. And you click continue. It's gonna hopefully upload, and it's gonna tell you like everything's fine, and you're gonna exit. I did watch that that Singapore girls rant video about AP exam. So I don't know if it's if AP College Board is going to take that, but you might want to consider if you have another device to record the whole exam process. So if for whatever technical reason that your test was not uploaded properly, you have a video to show them this is like exact when I was taking the exam, and you can show them the video and tell them like, look, this is what I did. Can you grade on this or something? Like you have something to argue with them instead of like, it's just like lost the submission and you couldn't do anything. Maybe you have to take another retake. If you did well, right? You want to try to argue that. So that's that. What else? Yeah, I was talking about like setting up your table properly, right? You have your phone or tablet in the middle for taking the exam. You have a paper, outline sheets on the table. Try to get another device, a laptop or something. Have your favorite translation app right next to it, Google Translate or whatever, right? That shows you meaning and pronunciation. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to look up for a better solution because Google Translate doesn't tell you the context. If you use another software websites to look up for words, they're gonna give you a little bit context, and you can quickly take a look at example sentences and see if that's how the word is supposed to be used. What else can I think of? Multiple writing utensils, and another camera to record your test taking, just in case there's some technical failure and you need to argue with College Board. Can anybody think of anything? Are you allowed to use Google? They said it's open book. That's what they said on their website. So if you, I think in the description of this stream, I posted a link for the AP Chinese culture presentation. They have a very clear definition of what open book test is. That if you don't know that already, okay, if you're from my class and you still don't know that, I don't know what to say to you. If you're not from my class and you don't know that, you better read that carefully, the fine print that you are supposed to. This is an open book exam, and they gave you like a couple of things. I think it included reference notes that the teacher gave you. You can use that during the exam. So Pleco, what is that? What do you mean Pleco is a beast, Caden? Anyways, so that is that for the AP exam. If I can think of anything, I'll try to update later on in a comment. Just again, like for me, it's all about, if it's a test, it's all about strategizing things and make sure everything's optimized and you can do your best. And if you kind of miss a question during the exam, just move on. It's very important that you recover quickly. If you got stuck on one subtopic when you're elaborating on the cultural presentation, just move on. It's very important that you recover very, very quickly and move on instead of like get choked and then like don't know what to say for the rest of the entire duration of your presentation. Okay, do your best, say what you can, and maybe you know what, maybe it's not even that bad because it's difficult for you to give yourself a very objective evaluation of your performance. So don't think about performance, just do your best. All right, if you have any other questions for the AP exam, let me know in the chat, and then we're gonna move on to the next part. The part that I really regret signing myself up. Oops, upside down. How should I do that? Oh, I need to see your chat, so is there a better way to... Hold on 1 second. Hello, hello. Okay. This is very embarrassing. All right. You know what? Maybe I should do a commercial break and come back in a couple of minutes. Let me practice one more time. No, there's no Google Meet unless you want to join us, Chris. You know what? Let me set up a Google Meet real quick. How am I supposed to do that? I can't. How do I do a Google Meet quickly? All right, commercial break. Let me set up the Google Meet for my students, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Hello. Hey, David. Thanks for noticing the lights. See, I put a different setup for today's stream. A lot of hard work. Deserve a lot of likes. I only have 10 likes. What about that? There are 20 person. Who is not liking this video? I have a problem with you, and that is personal. No, just kidding. Okay. Feel free to like or not like. Just don't hit like dislike. I think that looks really bad. Somebody disliked my video. That broke my heart. For real. Let's do this one first. Did anybody come to the meet? See, nobody's on meet as I expected. All right, so first one, I always call that the national anthem of American-born Chinese. Guess what that is? Let me know in the chat. Which song do you think is the national anthem of American-born Chinese? Like that's a song you have either performed it on a school talent show, you have either heard somebody perform at the school talent show at some point of your life. There's no more practice classes, Aaron. I can do another one maybe on Monday morning, right before the exam. Aaron, Monday morning, right before the exam. Let's do another one. I think it doesn't work. Oh, I know why. Maybe it's like the class is. I think like they generate a link that is specifically for a class. Let me create another one. All right, let me put the music back on. Yes, that is indeed 童话. Everybody got that, right? So my description was fairly accurate. 童话. At some point of if you have a Chinese American friend, that friend must have sung this one at some point. 好紧张啊. Check, check. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, 1, 2. Okay, I think I'm choking. The teacher who always tell you guys, move on from mistakes, I might not be able to do that during my own performance. So bear in mind. Oh, before I start, lower your expectation, okay? Lower your expectation. I'm just doing it for my students. I'm not a pro performer. No, wait, wrong. 忘了有多久，再没听到你。Let me restart. That was so bad. 忘了有多久，再没听到你对你说我最爱的故事。我想了很久，我开始慌了，是不是我又做错了什么？你哭着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。你哭着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。我要变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。变成童话里你爱的那个天使啊，我会变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。 我一起写我们的结局。All right, that was pretty bad, but it's okay. Can you sing? My wife really doesn't like me singing. There's a song called 童话镇. All right. I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to wait a little bit. I only have 15 likes and we have 20 people in the stream. I'm going to wait until 20 likes to sing the next song. I do have a next song for you guys. I hope it's going to be a little bit better than this one. Hi, Joy. Hi, Michael. Thank you for supporting my horrible performance. Oops. Oh. Stay. Don't move. See, this is like the opposite, the opposite of your exam. Like when I sing, you guys just like, oh, 太好了, no matter how bad I do. And then I'm going to do the same for you guys. No matter how bad you do for your AP exam, I'm going to say, it's okay. You're a great student. Matthew, what do you want? All right, guys, we only have 18 likes. Two more, please. All right, at the same time, I'm going to practice a little bit. Hopefully I won't mess up this one. Check, hello, okay. Still 19, This is a really old song, like when I was about your age. Looks like there's no more second song. There's only 20 people. Only get 19 likes. That's it. Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend. What? Somebody canceled their like. It was 19, now it's 18. All right. I was just kidding. All right, so it looks like I'm not going to get 20 likes anyhow. I'm going to do my second song for you guys. And it's a J Cho song, 周杰伦, and it's a pretty old song. Probably you guys don't know that. 告白气球. Yeah, Caden. California kids are mean. It's not a 告白气球. It's what is it called? What's the title of the song? 心情. It's one of, I don't know if it's in his first or second album, one of the older albums. 20 dislikes, you're threatening me? It's not like I'm monetizing or anything, so you dislike all you want. Okay, so this is a 心情, okay? Okay. 乘着风游荡在蓝天边，一片云掉落在我面前，捏成你的形状，随风跟着我，一口一口吃掉忧愁。载着你，仿佛载着阳光，不管到哪里都是晴天。蝴蝶自在飞呀，花也布满天，一朵一朵因你而香。 试图让夕阳飞翔，带领你我环绕大自然，迎着风开始共度每一天，手牵手一步两步三步四步望着天，看星星一颗两颗三颗四颗连成线，背对背默默许下心愿，看远方的星是否听得见。手牵手一步两步三步四步望着天，看星星一颗两颗三颗四颗连成线，背对背默默许下心愿，看远方的星如果听得见，它一定实现。 Alright, I forgot to turn on the reverb, but I hope it sounded okay. I think that was less mistake this one. Ooh, heard this song in the car. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I have another song, but actually I'm not. I mean, like I didn't even practice, so probably I'll save it for next time, which is this one. 体面鱼文文. So I'll save it for next time. I haven't had my dinner yet, and it's not 7:15 in New York. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Oh, I didn't even plug in my guitar. So you probably didn't even hear the guitar sound. I'm very disappointed at myself. I didn't plug my guitar in. How? Okay, so if you have any songs that you want to request, all right, for me to make a fool of myself to entertain you guys, don't leave that in the chat. Leave that in the comment so that I can come back, because as soon as I end the stream, the live chat's gonna be gone, and I won't be able to see that. So leave a request in a comment early so that I can practice. Maybe before next time, I'm gonna do a couple of songs for you guys. I will be better rehearsed. I doubt that though. For people who don't know, I have 2 kids. I'm very busy on top of all the classes that I give online. So I'll do my best. All right, I hope that was fun for you guys. Gonna go eat now. We've heard T-Mian before. All right, so if you don't want a T-Mian, do something else. Request in for Caden, our California kid. I'm gonna try to do 告白气球 for you next time. Stay tuned. All right, 再见, everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend. If you're taking an exam, study a lot. If you have any questions, before you go, if you're taking an exam, you should watch the other video. I have a folder of what is cultural presentation outlines submitted by different students. Some of them was from my previous students. Some of them I put it together. A lot of them are submitted by other students, random people on YouTube. So if you wanna have that folder, have access to that folder on the test day, you never know, you might have a topic that you can use right there in that folder. If you want to have access for that folder, I would ask you to contribute one outline that is decent enough. All right, I would accept it, put it in that folder, and I'm gonna share the whole folder with you as well. So on your test day, you have something. Let's hope the question will be one of these topics. All right, so Caden, I think you haven't done that yet. So I think you're taking the exam. You want to do one outline, and then I can share the folder with you. All right, I do need more people to contribute to build our library. Okay, so everybody help each other out, and as long as you have it, you have an edge. And again, like the AB exam is about the grade is weighted, so the more edge you have over other people, basically you're gonna have more likely after the weighted score, you're gonna be getting 5. All right, so do that. Bye everyone. Hope you had fun. See you next time. 再见.